Hello, today I'll be reviewing the Trouble on Tatooine Lego set. I've had this for about a year and a half now, so I'll go over the pros and cons as well as any secret tips I've learned while having this. This is for age 7 plus, and it comes with 276 pieces. I will point out that either I or my child lost this little bottom piece. This should be gray. But I lost it, so I replaced it with the cool orange one. I think it gives them some extra flair. So, really great set, really fun to play with. It comes with, you get the Mandalorian, he has a little weapon. You get a Baby Yoda or Grogu, as we learned later, and a little carrying case for him on the back of the speeder. Has a little backpack, so you could take these two accessories off and put them on the character to wear. The speeder is really cool. The handles move and the character can grab onto them, as you can see. This front piece moves a little bit. Beyond that, there's not a lot of movement. Some of these things move. You have a Tusken Raider that comes with it, and again, he has a stick. This should be gray. And then you have the Tusken Raider's little house. So it comes with a little fire. This kind of rotates around a little bit. It gets stuck on these, so it can only move a few degrees. Has a little post here. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe has something Star Warsy. And then he has a little canopy area. Now this opens up and these raise up. So all of these can go up. This is, I think, supposed to give him some shade during the day. And then he has a little pot with a bone in it. So I'm not sure what he was eating. But that is one thing. This bone always falls out of there every time it moves. So just keep in mind the bone is something that could be lost pretty easily. And then last you have the Tusken Raiders little weapon thing. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a pretty heavy machinery to fight against the Mandalorian. It comes with two of these little projectiles, and then the way it works is you just aim it where you want and then you press down on this. It does have quite a significant amount of firepower, so don't aim this at your eyes, and in fact the instructions have a warning against it. The first time I launched it, I didn't realize how powerful it would be, and I shouted an expletive, so that just kind of tells you how powerful that is. On this, this back piece moves. These wires are kind of flimsy. They're not actually held in place other than the front and back attachment. And then these little pieces go up and down. On the front, you have this little wheel thing that goes up and down on the arms, and then finally on the bottom side you have these three legs which can be adjusted. It's hard to do with one hand, but the legs can adjust. I usually keep these front two in the lowest position so that it can stand up. All in all, it's a really good set, really fun because you get the Mandalorian, you get the Baby Yoda, and then you get the Tusken Raider, as well as some extra cool, the speeder and the weapon and the little shack thing. So really cool set. The instructions are really easy to follow. I think they are for age 7 plus. I know some of the younger Lego sets for little kids have more detailed instructions. So some of the steps do take a little bit of looking at to make sure you have the right color. One secret tip is to download the Lego app, because then you can find the set, you can save it to your sets that you own, and then if you lose the instructions, you can always come in here, and so here's the warning against pointing it at your eye. But the steps are really easy. It tells you what piece to use, and then it shows where it is. So they're very detailed. The one thing that you can't do on here that you can do on the kids sets is on the kids you can touch and rotate. This just slides through the pages if you swipe. If you touch it, you can jump between pages. So it's really easy to use. The app makes it a lot easier, shows you all the parts too, that in case you need to replace any. But the app is definitely a good thing to go with the set, because if you ever lose your instructions, you always have a backup here that's really easy to just work with. So overall, it's a really great set. It's fun to play with. If you have other Lego Star Wars sets, then that adds an extra dimension and a lot more fun, because you can bring in, Darth Vader into the mix or whatever. So I've had a lot of fun with this in my other sets that are like Lego Star Wars. So I hope this was helpful, and thank you for watching.